What's up, you guys? Thanks so much for clicking onto this video. If you're new here and not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification. I do a lot of different kinds of videos where I go thrifting, most often at the Goodwill Outlet, but I do dabble in a couple of other types of thrift stores as well. But I realized that I've never actually sat down and filmed a video for you guys of what I actually got at one of these stores. Before we go ahead and get started, I actually have my receipt here, but I paid $11.62 after tax for all of these goods that you're about to see in this video. Most of the time I stick with like basic clothing items and stuff. I do occasionally dabble in getting like the other kinds of home decor items and stuff. The Goodwill Outlet that I went to actually charges $2.29 per pound for linens, textiles, and all of that kind of stuff, but they only charge $1.89 a pound for those kinds of goods that are like home goods or home decor. They also had an electronics / like home furnishing section that was only 99 cents a pound, which is really good. All of that being said, we can get right into it, and I have everything and just like next to me here, so that's why I keep looking over there and keep like reaching over there. The first item is just this shirt that I got. It's a maroony kind of like dark red shirt, and it's from the brand Celio in size medium. I saw it and it didn't look like it was worn that much, and one way I can tell is through this tag. Like, it still looks pretty fresh, and I really liked it. I like the way this color looks against my skin tone. I feel like it looks really good, and I thought it was pretty basic as a t-shirt or like something to wear during the winter time, and we're rapidly approaching the winter time, so I figured I might as well get it. The next thing I got were these pair of jeans. They're long jeans from American Eagle, and one way you can tell that it's not really used is by looking at like the crotch kind of groin area, which is, I know, kind of weird, but if it's not like worn out at all, you can typically tell that they're probably not that heavily used or that heavily worn, and you want to do that on the inside and the outside. You can see here that this basically doesn't look like it's been worn at all. I looked it up and it was like originally about 60 bucks, so I'm already saving like literally a fraction of that for that entire haul, and this is literally only the second item. They're bootcut jeans in size 4 from American Eagle. They're a slim fit. I'm always looking for different kinds of jeans and different kinds of items like that that are like kind of basics and good for like just wearing. The next item that I got was this t-shirt. It's another short sleeve shirt, very basic, and I looked at the tag once again. It didn't look like it had been worn, because normally these kinds of tags, they like tend to get like messed up whenever you wear them and like put them through the wash and stuff. So because it looked like this, I figured it was probably okay for me to be able to get, and it hadn't been worn that much, if at all. Another way to tell that this hasn't been used that often is by looking at this tag. It's completely new, like none of it has faded yet, so it's a pretty good indication that this one, if it's been worn, has been very lightly worn, maybe returned one after being worn like one time and the person didn't like it. I'm not sure, but it hasn't been worn that often. The next one, I'm not sure if it's been worn that often, but I saw it and I was like, if I don't get this, it's gonna be a huge miss. It's literally a frog shirt. It's so cute, and I saw it and I was like, I just need this in my life. I don't think it's been worn that heavily, because this pattern, if you have shirts that have like a graphic tee or something that's like scratchy, you can hear it hopefully through my mic, then that's a pretty good indication that it hasn't been worn too often. That being said, you can see some like wearing out up here, so it might be worn, but I love the pattern so much that I was like, I'm gonna risk it, I'm gonna take it home All of these clothes have been washed with vinegar and detergent, and then another cycle with bleach and detergent. So they have been double washed in very hot water to make sure that everything is sanitized. And as soon as I bought them, I sprayed them down with like an alcohol-based spray also. So everything's been desanitized and washed and everything. The next thing I got was this 3/4 sleeve, or maybe long sleeve. I thought it was 3/4 sleeve. It might be long sleeve. T-shirt kind of deal from J. Crew. You can see that it's in a size medium, and once again, I don't think that this has been worn. I was taking a look at it. This collar neck area literally has like 0 usage, and you can tell with shirts that have been very heavily used that typically they're going to look like they've been used. Basically, this one, nothing like looks out of place, nothing looks out of the ordinary, so I was like, it's probably not that used if it has been used at all. And it's J. Crew, so I figured it's a really good brand. The next thing I got was this I'm not sure what to describe this as. It's like a sweatshirt type deal, but it's like not a shirt, not quite a sweatshirt. It's like a sweater kind of thing. It's a long sleeve. It says Paris, I think. It says, yeah, Paris, France, and travel in France. I kind of bought it for the aspiration of going to Paris. I've always wanted to go, but I haven't gone yet. And it's from this brand. It's Gildan. I don't know what brand that is, and honestly, I don't care. It looks pretty good. It's super thick, nice quality. It's in a size small, and I just really liked it. I felt like it would go nice with like a pair of jeans, maybe the ones I bought, or like a pair of boots. I felt like it would be really cute to wear. The last clothing item that I got was this t-shirt, sweatshirt from the Seattle Sounders FC. I don't know. I'm assuming that's like some kind of sports thing. It's from Adidas, and this is literally bright white, and I know that I said I ran it through with bleach and stuff, but it was this color when I got it, so that is a really good indication that nobody's ever actually used it, because it wouldn't be like bright white like this. None of the stitching or anything had been undone, and I figured you're never like going to not need a hoodie. At least for me, I'm a hoodie fiend, so I really liked it. Another indication for me was like the tag. Once again, all of these tags are kind of like not really worn or anything, and you can see that it is by Adidas, so a really good brand. The next thing that I got was this hoodie from Disney. It's a Lilo and Stitch hoodie, and it features Stitch, and it says it's a vibe, which I feel like that's a personal statement for life. Just figured that this was just so cute, and like Lilo and Stitch is like an institution for Disney, and I loved the movie when I was a little kid, so I was like, it's really good. The sizing was pretty weird. I did try it on in the store to make sure that it like properly fit and made sure that it actually did before getting it, and I saw it on the Amazon store for Disney, and it was literally 40 bucks. The very last thing that I got was just this bag, and I didn't pay for it. It was just like the cashier had like a bunch of bags and stuff, and they literally just offered it to me, so I was like, okay, well, it's a canvas bag, it's cute, so I might as well take it. But yeah, so we got literally all of these clothing items. Like, it's so much, I can't even like hold it properly. Like, we got so many different clothing items for literally $11.62, which in my opinion, that's really good, and anybody who's gone clothes shopping recently knows that that is really good. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever gone to a Goodwill Outlet or anything like that, and what kind of items you'd be interested in thrifting if you haven't gone, or if you have gone, what kind of items you are interested in thrifting. I'm really interested in hearing thrifting stories. I love thrifting, and I love getting to know all of these different kinds of things, because I think that you can tell a lot about a person from the kind of things that they thrift. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched this far, comment down below what your favorite thrift store is, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!